All right, here I was working on a 2019 Chevy Impala with a 3.6 liter engine, and this car did not have AC because it was leaking. It takes 1, 2, 3, 4 YF, so it's kind of expensive. And the reason I knew it was leaking is because when I tried to fill it up a little bit, and I started hear hissing from the one of the hoses at by the in front of the engine. And I'm going to show how to remove that hose because it's like a two-piece type of hose. And what they want you to do is they want you to remove the front bumper. That's a picture of all the clips and like bolts that you have to remove. And you want you to do that because where the condenser connects, there's a hose right there that you have to remove. But I'm going to show how to do it without removing the bumper. It's a little annoying, but it's possible. This is what the hose looks like. All right. It's both connections to the compressor, one to the condenser, and then I think one line going to the low side, probably to the evaporator. All right. And I'm going to show the video here where the bolts are. So here at the compressor, you got a 13 millimeter bolt, which is not too bad to get to. There's that. And then the one hose right there is the one that was leaking. That one goes to the condenser. I'm trying to show it right back there. And then right here is where that connection connects to, and it has a 13 millimeter nut. All right. And then at the top, the other side of that condenser right there, that's a 13 millimeter nut. But as you can see, I have my little offset wrench here. This is the trick to getting to that 13 millimeter nut to get it off without removing the bumper. All right, because once you crack it loose, you can take it off with your fingers. You can spin it off. And here I used a rigid magnet to like catch it before it fell down. And here's the picture of the other 13 millimeter nut, the other side of the hose by the air filter house boxing. This is the part number 66053. I like to use Four Seasons because they're a pretty good brand, and they did come with new O-rings on the hoses. The OE they're purple, and you want to make sure all four sides of the connections, they all have their O-rings. All right. And when I was working on it here by the air filter one, I put a little I kind of blocked it off here. But here on the condenser one, when you remove your hose, you want to make sure that all the connections have their O-rings. I think when I took mine off, I only had 2 O-rings on the hose, and then there was one stuck here at the condenser, and I had to get a camera in there to see if it was still on there. Luckily, it fell off, and I think there was another one at the compressor I had to take off. So make sure all 4 O-rings are off, and then make sure that your new hose has 4 new O-rings. And then that's pretty much it. It's actually a pretty simple job. You have to take off the air box. You want to take off the top of the air filter box, which is a couple of plastic screws, the air filter or the mass airflow connection. And then here where I drew the arrow, there's a clamp there to that rubber intake. And that's the top of it. Take out your air filter. And at the bottom of the box where I have circled, you want to take that grime out. You want to push it to the side and then pull out the bottom of the box. There's like no bolts to it. It just pops off. You're also going to want to remove this plastic cover here, which has a bunch of clips. And then your connections for the AC lines. The high side is very easy, but the low side is back there where you see that blue line going to. I know there's a couple videos out there showing it, but I thought I'd show it just in case someone doesn't know. It's kind of back there. You see that gray cap. It's not too bad, but it's annoying. And these are the wrenches that I use. I actually bought a set, but like I said, I used the 13 millimeter one to get to that hard bolt that's hard to get to. So yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know and maybe I can try to help you out.